Applying the AccuTrack Tape and Belt. The AccuTrack tape is a flexible and resilient double-sided tape used for securing the AccuTrack belt to the tracking edge of the workpiece. The tracking edge is the bottom edge that will be up against the squaring plate on the keypad side of the Raven machine. This will align the teeth of the belt to the teeth of the AccuTrack encoder wheel. To apply the tape, lay the workpiece on a flat surface with the bottom side up. Inspect the edge you wish to track. It should be flat and straight, and also wipe it down to ensure it is free from dust. You don't want anything that prevents the belt from adhering securely. With the edge selected, start at one end and carefully run the tape along the entire edge of the workpiece, pressing firmly along the way to ensure adhesion. Be sure to overlap the tape over the end of the workpiece, then cut using scissors or other blade. This overlap will help with removing the top film. Work to get the top film started, then completely remove it to expose the adhesive. To apply the belt, start at one end of the tape and carefully adhere the belt to the tape. Press firmly as you go to ensure proper adhesion. When you get to the end of the workpiece, trim the belt. You can leave a small overlap of the belt on the ends. Inserting a board. Proper installation of the workpiece is critical to the performance and continued operation of the machine. To properly insert a workpiece, first press down on the sliding plate release lever and move the sliding guide plate to the right so that it will clear the width of the workpiece. Next, lay the workpiece on the traction belt and push the AccuTrack tape edge firmly against the squaring plate. This ensures the belt meshes with the tracking encoder below. Then position the back edge of the board just past the back rollers and crank the head just enough to hold the workpiece in place. Then push the sliding plate up against the inside edge of the workpiece. Running a project. Once you've designed a project in your designer software and transferred to the USB drive, these projects are accessed from the keypad under the Projects menu. Simply insert the USB drive into the Raven machine, and the Projects menu is the first menu to appear. Press the green Enter button and browse the projects by using the up-down arrows, and press Enter to make a selection. The first step is setting the head pressure. The Raven has built-in digital scales along the back roller. Simply crank the head in the indicated direction to set the head pressure within the acceptable range. Once in range, it'll display a check mark. Stop cranking and the Raven will automatically move to the next step. The Raven will locate its home position and then locate the back edge of the board using the scale sensors. It moves slowly to do this, which is why we initially position the back edge just beyond the back roller. The shorter the distance the board needs to travel, the faster it finds the edge and moves to the next step. The Raven then moves the cutting head to the middle of the machine and asks for the first bit it needs for the project. Load the bit into the CarveWright chuck and press Enter to proceed. The Raven then asks for the bit touch plate. This is how it measures how long the bit length is and finds the surface of the board all in one maneuver. You have two options for how you want to position the touch plate: home position or jog to location. The home position is located on the keypad side of the machine, above the spot where the AccuTrack encoder resides. Place the touch plate in that position and press Enter to select Home Position. The machine will then proceed to touch the bit off of the touch plate surface. When it is finished, remove the touch plate and close the cover. Then press Enter to proceed. With the bit and surface located, the machine will carve the project. A timer appears with the time remaining and the time to the next operation. When the carving is complete, the machine will display the total time of the project. You may now crank the head up and remove the workpiece.